Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. In today's video, I'll take a look at the latest Chelsea FC news. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my latest videos. Chelsea star admits that he left Stamford Bridge for the money. The Senegalese defender only joined the Blues last summer from Napoli, inheriting John Terry's iconic number 26 shirt. But after in a poor season in which Chelsea found themselves shipping goals and scoring precious few, Benoit Badiashile joined halfway through, seemingly as Koulibaly's replacement. "I can't deny it," Koulibaly said, addressing the elephant in the room. "I will be able to help my whole family to live well, from my parents to my cousins, and support the activities of my Capitaine du Cœur association in Senegal. We started building a clinic in my parents' village. I have many projects to help young people. I don't like being on the bench doing nothing. I prefer to go where I am really wanted." As well as the financial aspect of the transfer, Koulibaly added, "I am a Muslim. I am arriving in an ideal country for me and my family, of Saudi Arabia." Chelsea's top target to replace Mason Mount. The Blues have held internal discussions regarding who could potentially replace Mount and have made the Spain international a top target, according to the Evening Standard. Vega has a release clause set at £34.6 million and has already been sounded out over a potential transfer. Chelsea rejected a £55 million offer for Mount from the Red Devils last week and wants £65 million for the English star. While Manchester United have informed Chelsea that they do not wish to match their asking price, they are hoping to negotiate the structure of the payment. The player himself has already agreed personal terms with the Red Devils. Mauricio Pochettino had initially planned to sign just a defensive midfielder, and Chelsea had been eyeing a move for Moises Caicedo from Brighton. However, the club's plans have changed as they have made room in the squad by offloading a host of players. After the departures of Kalidou Koulibaly, N'Golo Kanté, and Kai Havertz, Chelsea could next sell Ruben Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan. Harry Kane builds new family home near Chelsea training ground. Harry Kane has built a new family home in Surrey, only 15 miles from the training ground of Chelsea, where Kane's former manager Mauricio Pochettino has just taken charge. The Tottenham and England captain is considering his future with only 1 year left on his Spurs contract and concrete interest from Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich. Chelsea are not thought to be currently interested in signing the striker, who is valued at around £100 million. But their position could change should he become out of contract and available to sign for free. Kane currently lives with his wife Kate and their 3 children in Hampstead, North London, but appears to be setting up for a more rural lifestyle with a new property on the exclusive grounds of Wentworth Golf Club. The family have a company set up under the name Wentworth, the Telegraph reports. Properties on the private land that adjoins the famous golf club can cost up to £20 million. Tottenham's stance on Kane is that he is not for sale, and that position remains consistent with the last few transfer windows despite continued interest in the 29-year-old, who was heavily linked with a move to Manchester City in 2021. Fulham keen on signing Callum Hudson-Odoi. A report from The Guardian claims that Fulham are keen on signing Callum Hudson-Odoi, and they have already been in touch with the Blues regarding a summer transfer. Apparently, the youngster is valued at £15 million. And Fulham certainly have the financial resources to get the deal done. The talented young winger was on loan at Bayer Leverkusen last season, but he was not a regular starter for the German club. He played just over 600 minutes in the league, and he needs to play more often at this stage of his career. It is evident that the youngster does not have a future at Chelsea, so a permanent move away from Stamford Bridge would be ideal for him. The 22-year-old has now entered the final year of his contract with Chelsea, so the Blues will not want to lose him on a free transfer next year. It makes sense for them to cash in on him right now. Hudson-Odoi has shown his quality in the Premier League in the past, and he certainly has the quality to establish himself as a key player for Fulham. Lukaku turns down lucrative offer from Saudi Arabia. According to reports from the UK via Sky Sports, there has been another twist in the long and complex transfer saga of Romelu Lukaku, who has reportedly turned down an enormous contract offer from Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. According to Sky's report, the 30-year-old has rejected a proposal thought to be worth €58 million, £50 million per season. Lukaku's sole intention at present, as reported by multiple outlets in both the UK and Italy, is to stay on with Inter, where he eventually rediscovered form by the end of the 2022-23 season. Chelsea, meanwhile, are keen to offload Lukaku by any means necessary according to Calciomercato, but are trying to secure a permanent move rather than sending the Belgian out on loan again. Inter, however, are keen to push for a deal that would involve an initial one-year loan with an obligation to purchase for €30 million by the end of the 2023-24 season according to Calciomercato. The Nerazzurri have already secured the signing of forward Marcus Thuram on a free transfer from Borussia Mönchengladbach, and, assuming that they also keep hold of Lautaro Martinez, Lukaku would complete an impressive-looking attacking unit. If Inter are to sign Lukaku permanently, it is reported that the club will need to raise some funds first, with Marcelo Brozovic and Andre Onana currently the most likely to be sold on for reasonable fees. United to reopen talks with Chelsea for Mason Mount. As per the Daily Mail, Manchester United are set to resume their pursuit of Mason Mount as they prepare to restart talks with Chelsea after the Blues rejected 3 separate bids from the Old Trafford outfit earlier this summer. Man United and Chelsea will attempt to reach a compromise for the signing of Mount. The West Londoners turned down a £55 million offer for United but have lowered their asking price for the midfielder. In order to match Chelsea's demands, it is thought that the club is willing to enhance their offer by a little bit. If this is the case, Erik ten Hag, a fan of Mount, will be able to sign the player soon ahead of what will be a crucial pre-season. As per the report, the negotiations will be focused on reaching a common consensus. A failure to do so could torpedo any efforts by the Red Devils to get their man. The midfielder has 1 year left on his contract, and the Blues certainly are not hoping to lose him for free. The 24-year-old has already revealed he will take part in pre-season and will start his training on Monday. The professionalism shown by him is a boost for us, not weakening our hold in negotiations. We can assume that the club's officials would have had their backs against the wall had Mount decided to go on strike and try to force a move through. Mount's decision to leave is a bitter one given that he is one of the players who came through Cobham. However, it is the nature of the modern game and the onus is now on us to secure top dollar for his services. Hopefully, we can get closer to the original asking price on the 4th time of asking and come to an agreement with Man United. It would be a win-win for all parties involved. And that's the final content of today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.